Magician!
Hey YouTube, Dark Magician 84 here, and welcome back to Minor League Monday. Yes, it's properly back after 2 weeks. It was a shame it wasn't on last week, although luckily the 5 episodes of Makeshift Minor League Monday just made up for it, and I was technically able to achieve my goal of winning minor leagues with Rainbow Neos, Magician Girls, Cats, Melfies and Nouvelle. Of course, despite this though, I think I will still keep alternating decks each week. Yeah, I'll go back to Dark Magician soon, but for now, in the last tournament report, I said I'd use Rainbow Neos, so Rainbow Neos is what I'm going with. Because why not? It's just as well I'm using the strongest of the 5 decks, because I heard that John is using something involving Invoked, and Kai is hinted at playing something that's similar to Herald. As in the chat earlier, we were talking about hated decks, and I said that Herald is my most hated. But I'm trying to think what he's going to play that's meant to be similar. Or his words were on the lines of, if you hate that, you're not going to like what I'm cooking. So, what could he possibly be playing that's similar? I was thinking Drytron, but Drytron is banned in the minor league, so I just don't know. And that has me kind of nervous, not going to lie, especially since I can't use Super Poly. But John's says he's come up with something spicy that could work, or it could brick. But it was mentioned that the first step was normal summoning Alistair. Yeah, but even that has me nervous, because when I think of normal summon Alistair, I think of Invoked Mechaba being involved, so I don't fully trust what he's up to. So hopefully I'll be ready for whatever they have, but depending on what these decks are, hopefully I'll avoid them. But yeah, with Rainbow Neos, hopefully I'll do a bit better than last time. I mean, I did great, but last time I got cucked by Goblin Biker Bigabonga, and just bad draws. Not necessarily dead draws, but it was just not drawing the out, along with the fact that I made the mistake of siding out one of my 2 copies of Favourite Contacts, because if I hadn't have done that, I would have been able to access Wake Up Your Elemental Hero more easily, and recycle back all 3 of my Rainbow Neoses. So, yeah, I'm not going to make that mistake again, if I can help it. But we'll see. I know Silver Cyclone is going to join in as well, and he's going to play Melodious. Sounds cool though. I assumed he would be jumping in with Pearlies, although keep in mind that excuse me, Pearly Noir is now banned in the minor league. But Melodious should be easier to deal with, although it's been a long time since I faced off against it. Um, but yeah, I'm pretty confident. I've beaten Melodious with Rainbow Neos before, and I should be able to do it again. And this was like back in the days of Master Rule 3, like before Neos Fusion existed and before Stratos was unbanned. Yeah, and it should be a good matchup for Rainbow Neos, because I know one of the cards, can't remember which one it is, has immunity from battle and destruction, but Rainbow Neos can just get round monsters like that with the first effect. Of course, this being said, apparently Melodious have had new support lately, which I believe was in A Legacy of Destruction, but I haven't seen any of the new support, so despite the confidence, I'm not quite sure what to expect. So should the matchup come up, I'll be going in partially blind, but hopefully the side deck I put together will be good enough. I'll show you what it is. So I have 3 Nibiru's. One of my mistakes from 2 weeks ago was just not having it on hand to help me deal with my Dolces, so I'm not making that mistake again. No way, Jose. Then Kaiju's, in case I do run into the gates. Plus one of my favourite hand traps, Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries. I've only decided in one target for it though, which I'll show you in a second. And here's something that I haven't sided since actually the days of Hat format, just before, Xyz's Encore. Now the reason I'm siding in Xyz's Encore is because Jack usually plays some Xyz decks that causes some issues. Gene Raiders, Goblin Bikers, and I guess Madolches. So just in case he's using any of those decks, I'm going to put this in and get rid of the problematic Xyz monsters. Then again, what are the chances that he's not going to be playing any of those decks, and he's probably going to play Witchcrafters or Blackwings or Spirals? You just never know. If he's not playing an Xyz deck, then, well, I've just basically wasted 3 spaces, but, it's a chance I'm going to have to take. Then, of course, Harpy's Feather Duster, just in case, and Lightning Storm, just in case. Should I need to side them in, hopefully I'll actually draw them this time, because they could have helped me a lot against my Dolces. Anyway, and the last card in the side is Invoked Mechaba. Just in case I get that matchup and I need to use Ghost Reaper to get rid of it. I mean, I don't know what other targets I could put in the side. It's hard to say. I don't think I've got any Melodious fusions, even though I probably wouldn't side against them anyway. So, yeah, I don't know what else to put in. Mind you, it's probably not that ideal, considering Rainbow Neos is one of my hero decks, and I need the extra deck space. So, I'm not quite sure what I'd side out. Yeah, it's a really tough call, it really is. But hopefully things will work out in my favour. What can I say? Yeah, and this is also the first minor league tournament where we can use Pot of Greed, as As I mentioned before, Pot of Greed is now unbanned in the minor league, so I've got a few spare copies for any of the guys who need it. So yeah, I'd have to get to TTR as soon as possible, just to sort them out. And yeah, that's all I got. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and hopefully you'll enjoy tonight's games. See you in a bit. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the Dark Magician YouTube channel.